us. Pioneers started on my corner like the cold crush. Had smokers lining up the block like a gold rush. The saying live fast and die young is what they told us. The way that they
Was good, was good, was good. It is me, the Artisan MC, on his way to the HOME. Like, share, subscribe. This evening starts my 1 week of vacation. I left on a hump day. I will come back on a hump day. And I had a whole weekend clear for me. You know what that means? I get to go home and go to sleep, not worry about waking up early tomorrow. Was good to Toya the Tutor, the affectionately named BTM. Was good, Toya. And shout out to Studio. Was good, Studio. I cannot see how many people are in here. Not that it matters to you guys. You know. I don't know, and I can't see it. So that means something has screwed up on this thing, that it's not getting set right. Either way, I had some thoughts going through my enormous cranium, and I thought I would share some of those with y'all. Yeah, Scorpio season is in full swing of the stinger. You goddamn right about that, Toya. It is in full swing, and I'm feeling really pensive, as cats would say. Shout out to old cats. Oh, she out there somewhere. Yeah, pensive artist. I'm feeling very pensive. Like, I do want to fucking snip somebody's head off right now, a couple of people's heads right now, just because they kind of irritate me a little bit, fucked up my vibe a little bit, doing stupid shit around me that I don't like. It irritates me because I don't like dumb shit. I don't like dumb shit. I don't like lies. I don't like people playing games. Well, I got all of that in the span of an hour, and it's a little irritable because it fucks up my cool. Yeah, very scorpionic, Toya. I'm about to get in full scorpionic mode. I'm telling you, it is here. I shouldn't say about to. It's here. I can feel it because that fucking is in my system. And what it means for Scorpios is a little bit more than normal. A little bit more than normal. Like, I was just at work, and my coworker, she was making a response about how everybody talks here, right? And basically talks behind each other's back and shit like that. And I told her in front of two other guys in the office, I told her, I said, you know what that means, right? And one of the other guys asked, and I got up and walked towards him because I was looking at something else. And I told him, I said, it means they never got punched in the mouth. And then he walked away from me. Because the motherfuckers talk. They talk behind each other's backs all the time. It's like, look, I know who to tell something to if I wanted to circulate the fucking entire job. I know who to tell. I do. I do. But I also know that in some ways people are so chicken shit, if they feel something about you, they will never say it directly to you. They'll talk behind your back and say it to everybody else first. Then they'll say it to you. So that's why they get shocked when I do stuff like saying what I'm thinking to my regional manager directly, and I'm sitting right next to them, and they all want to talk later on about, oh my God, can't believe he said that. Who does he think he is? What? Think I'm the motherfucker works here. And the one that has a concern for how much I'm paid to do what? I'm sorry, I don't work for free. I do not. Well, it's evident that people usually talk behind other folks' back. And so to me, that means that they've never got punched in the mouth for that shit. Otherwise, you would learn not to be talking out your behind folks' back because it eventually does get back to them. You should probably hope you wasn't the one spreading that bullshit. So I don't. There's nothing I say when somebody's not there that I wouldn't say to them because I ain't saying nothing foul about them. I am very logical and fact based. So if it's not the truth, you don't have to worry about me bothering to say the shit. You don't have to worry about that shit. But that's what gives my word validity because that's the kind of integrity I have about the words that I speak to people. So, be that as it may, I'm still not in a pissy mood. I'm just mulling over one thing that's circling into another thing because somebody lied to me, and I really don't like that shit. Especially when it's somebody you had a favorable opinion of. When you find out you had a favorable opinion of and have gone to bat to defend them before about talking behind their back about them, that disrespectful line to your face, no, you shit don't play well with me. That don't play well at all with me. To me, that's hella disrespectful. Hella disrespectful. In some ways, it makes you feel like you are above the person that is actually being respectful to you. And I'm back. What up, D. Renity? But what I was saying is very easy for me in a sense because I can go from respectful to disrespectful really easily because I will lead with respect. If you show me that you choose to be disrespectful to me, leading with respect, you can get all that disrespect that I was saving up. You can get all of that shit. And it won't be nothing to me but like taking another breath. So I know that's what's going to happen. And I know somebody's going to have a complaint to make. And I'm not going to give a shit. And when I explain why I won't give a shit, I'll be in the right too. I will be in 100% right. So that's my angsty scorpionic mood right now. It's like really wanting to sting the shit out of somebody because of some dumb shit, which I hate a lot of useless, pointless rigmarole done where you could have left things the way they were and not anything else. I like that shit. I'm setting my peace and quiet, my calm and cool demeanor with your bullshit. I like that shit. So, what else we got? Beyond that, feeling pretty good. I went to see my son last night. It was good seeing him. It was good seeing the people's faces at work when I showed them a picture of my son. And most of them thought it was just a younger picture of me. Which I find hilarious. Absolutely hilarious to me. Like, nope, that's my son. That's my son. It's like, wow, he looks just like you. Well, What's wrong with that? Supposed to be my kid. Kids that don't look like the parents, like, are you sure you wasn't late on the rent one month? That look an awful lot like the landlord. What up? I'm listening. But it was good to see a boy. He wasn't completely surprised because I did something stupid. I posted the CArtisan MC stream talking about him. I posted the link for it on Instagram. But then I also tagged him in the shit. He actually watched it. Like, oh shit. So when I got to his house, right, went there right after work, didn't tell anybody, didn't call, just showed up, which you're not supposed to do if you're black. I get there and walk in, this girl said hello, like, hey. She didn't announce me or anything. And he's like, hey, Dad. I'm like, God damn it. From the kitchen. He couldn't even see me. He just like, hey, Dad. What's up, son? So I think you watched this shit. He said, no, I watched it. I think you would watch it. No, I'll watch him. I was like, oh, God damn, I didn't know. I knew that. I wouldn't have sent it. Tagged your ass. Supposed to be a surprise. I was surprised. But it was still good. I still got to talk to him and listen to him. Well, I know what? It was still good. I got to talk with my boy a bit and his girl and grandbaby. I had seen it a little bit. Got to see a little bit of herself, her little action, how she get down. That girl is funny. So, funny as hell. What was funnier is seeing my son being a father to a 5-year-old. That shit was hilarious. I was getting a good chuckle off of that shit. I was getting a good chuckle off that. The funny part is, I understated it. My son is not just, taking care of his children, his daughter and his stepson. I'm just taking care of them. I forgot all about it. He's taking care of his younger brother. He has a younger brother like a year older than his daughter. So he's taking care of him too at the same time. And I'm like, God damn. So yeah, you acting like a kid, like a man with 3 kids. With no free time and just working and taking care of the kids. Yeah, that's the grind, homie. Yeah, I'm not so crazy about that, but that's I get it. I get it. It's more understandable now. The conversation we had the day before his birthday and the stuff he was saying. So when I saw him and having a conversation with him, like, yeah, I understand. That's a bit much. A bit much. 3 at 30. Thankfully, one of them is older. Okay. But 3 to 4? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of, I need to decompress. Beyond that, he's, managing, supervising people at his job, too. So it's like, dude, you're always taking care of people now. That's just what it is. He's always taking care of people, either at work or at home. And I understand how that can be tiring. I do. Been there, done that, still do it a little bit now. But I understand. And so I empathize with my son a lot more. And when I gave him hugs, because I do touch my child, not in that way, I gave him a hug, rubbed his head about that. I was like, I get it. I totally fucking get it. I get it. I just want to sit down and play my game. I know. It's funny as shit because grandbaby is such a ball of energy, so much smile, so much fun. It's like, she drive me crazy. I know. That's the trade-off sometimes. Motherfuckers, you love them to death. Sometimes you want to put them through a wall. don't. But you want to, you thought about it. I didn't remind him of the time I told him that one time where he was there, had the ex-wife and the daughter, and they had all three of them had left, went to the store or something like that for a couple hours or something like that. And I was home by myself for like some afternoon, and I enjoyed that shit. Felt kind of guilty about it, but I understood I needed it and what it was, that I was enjoying myself with them not being there. The house was quiet. It was sunny. Got to lay on the couch, watch TV. I heard nothing upstairs. I heard nothing going on around me, no questions, no nothing. I just got to chill. So for a moment, I was like I was a single guy, no kids. I enjoyed it. I did. I talked to my wife at that time about it. Later that evening, I told her about that shit. I never told the kids that. Because it is for a man. Sometimes it's just peace just to be to yourself. Not be bothered about anything. That's why that work, and one of my coworkers plays Pokemon Go, right? A young guy. So he wanted a trade. Made a trade with him. Look, he just popped up on my fucking phone too. He must have felt it. Must have felt me about to talk about his ass. But I'm making a trade and I'm sitting there on the floor, and one of my supervisors walks by, and she sees my phone because my phone is laying down where she can see it. She's just shaking her head. And I look at her and I tell her, I said, how do really smart people keep from going crazy? She was like, Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon fucking Go. Pokemon fucking Mon. Keeps me sane. Keeps me from having to open up y'all heads and figure y'all out. Everybody needs their thing. That's what I was telling her, and then my other coworker that was there, the female that was there, telling him, every guy needs his thing. And I was just using examples, like my regional manager was there. He's right in the other room. He can hear me. I said, he has his bicycles. He likes riding bikes and eating healthy. That's his thing. If you take that from him, he'd probably be a lot more stressed. But he's not, because he has his things that he does. Every man needs his thing. He needs the stuff that he can do, doesn't involve anybody else, and he can just do it and enjoy it. Sometimes women don't get that because they think it's, oh, you're just trying to be alienating of us or saying that you don't like us. No, it's not that. Every man needs his own mental peace. And his mental peace sometimes is not fucking you or being up inside of you. It ain't. It's being away from you. It's being away from everybody else. I think about it in this sense. Right. We go back to the hunter and the gatherer times, right? What was the man's job? He's a hunter, right? Well, what is hunting? Being out there alone or in a party of hunters, tracking your prey, stalking your prey, laying in wait for something to happen. Which means it can be long stretches of you by yourself doing nothing or just what you want to do at that time. And that's where you figure out a lot of stuff. Because you get to be in your thoughts. You get to be in your head. No matter what it is that you're doing, you get to actually think about stuff clearly without a bunch of distractions. Right? It's like, one of my other coworkers was talking about fishing, why he doesn't take women fishing, because they want to talk too much. I said, I get it, because he was saying that even if you're out on the boat with you and your buddy, It might be long stretches of y'all just sitting there not saying shit. And it's fine. Because each man is working on his own thoughts. It's not an uncomfortable silence. It's just silence. Bring a chick along, you got to listen to all that complaining about bugs and water and what if it rains and what if this, that, and the other. It ruins the whole space. Right? It ruins the whole point of the exercise of going fishing and going away from everybody. Get some silence. Get some quiet. Not to hear all that shit. So it's the same thing with playing Pokemon or anything like that. It's a man having his relaxation. Like my son wanting to play his video games after he worked all these hours, built with all these people, came home, got the kids settled and stuff like that. Yeah, he want an hour or two just to, excuse me, unplug and just do that. I get it. Absolutely. And you should have that. And he does. This girl is good about that. They are good. So I don't have to worry about that. He's just dealing with the kids all the time. Or when it's time when he's off work. So he's getting his angst about that, which is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. Seeing how he's handling it. It makes me proud, but it makes me laugh too. Like, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know. Wait till that little girl gets a little bit older. She's gonna give you some of that sassy back talk. Make you think like, who the fuck is this little girl talking to? You know who the hell I am? Cleave your soul. I wasted a lot of good pump making you. Ain't that a bitch? What did no one say? Let's see. No one said. No one said, I hear you. Sometimes you want everyone to go to sleep. No shit. Even the wife takes a nap. Yeah, everybody takes a nap. Look. What up, Ray? Yeah, no one. Everybody shut it down. Shut it down and just leave Pop alone for a minute. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Do something that don't involve you talking or breathing heavy. Because some shit is just irritating. Like, obviously another coworker story. Standing in a room with a coworker and I hear this, that sigh like that. Like, what is that fucking sigh? What? Nothing, I'm just breathing. That's not just fucking breathing. It's a cry for fucking attention. God damn. Like, what? That shit is annoying. And that can just set you off. I'm remembering right now, an episode of, I think it was the final episode of United States of Terror. Right? And the husband is sitting on the couch. I guess it's his neighbor or somebody else came over and was sitting on the couch with him. He just wanted to watch. The husband just wanted to watch the game. I'm forgetting the husband's name. He just wanted to watch the game. He's sitting on the couch. I think it's his friend or something else sitting on the couch with him. And he's just trying to watch the game, and his friend just keep yep. And the husband had been dealing with a lot that day because his wife is flipping out again because she has United States of Terror was Toni Collette, and she had a multiple personality disorder, right? And the alters start emerging again. So the husband was dealing with a lot of shit, right? Outside of the kids and what was going on with them and shit. He was under a lot of pressure this episode, and it was the finale. And he's sitting there on the couch, and he just has his hand on his head. He's just trying to watch the game, and his friend is just talking and talking and talking. And then you see him jump up off the couch, friend telling them to shut the hell up, right? That he did, and all the rest of that, right? And then you flip back, and he's still sitting there on the couch. It's what he was thinking he wanted to do, which is choke that motherfucker into shutting up. Do it, right? He doesn't do it. He's just dealing with it. later on in that episode, he finally starts cracking a little bit. Like, fuck it, I need to get this off. He gets his guitar out the garage and he's out in his driveway just playing his guitar, just rocking out with his guitar, right? And one of the neighbors comes out and was like, "Hey, so and so, can you turn that shit down?" Well, while he was out there playing, one of his neighbors from across the street, the little round gay guy, he had come out and he's standing next to him, listening to him playing this goddamn guitar, right? He's just playing it like kind of soulfully. He's getting out his emotion, right, through this guitar. And so when the next door neighbor comes out and says some shit to him about stop playing that guitar or whatever, the neighbor from across the street, the gay one, said, "You shut up, fucking Henry, something you eat my fucking ass." It was hilarious, dude. He didn't have to say shit, right? The other neighbor cussed at the neighbor and told him to shut the hell up. And he was like, "Oh, thank you." And then he finished rocking out. You know? So it was a scene depicting that a man has his breaking point and he needs to be able to vent or have his thing that he can just do to get that off and not be bothered, right? Yeah, Toy. It's not her fault. Her parents had fucked her up. That's why she had the multiple personality disorder. Her parents had fucked her up. She had a rough go. But look, yeah, and I love that show too. So we can watch that. But she was dealing with it. It was a rough situation to be fucking dealing with, especially since one of the ultras was a whole dude and like going out there chasing women and shit like that, and came back with diseases and shit. Like, motherfucker, what? What? Really? So I got a couple of minutes. Let's see. Get my key and walk y'all inside. Make sure my house ain't fucking empty. I ain't been back in a whole day. So let's make this transition together, shall we? One second. Not organized. All right, can y'all hear me now? Give me a one if you can hear me now. I think I hit the mute button by mistake. Smell lacquered. Smell lacquered paint. Yep. You got me now? Toya said yep. So she the only one responding. Okay, no one says yes. Okay, I trust Toya and no one to know what muted or unmuted sounds like. No, I was saying that my place was supposed to get painted yesterday, and I didn't come home yesterday. I come in the house and all this damn blue tape. Damn, I left the phone in the car too. What am I thinking? All this blue tape is still on the walls because they ain't came in and painted shit. So when I get to call the landlord and tell him your painting crew ain't painted a damn thing. So I guess I'm gonna have to paint it myself. It must be the door. They must have painted that door. Well, that's disappointing. That is very disappointing. Especially since I didn't take my laundry to work and wash that shit. I gotta wash it here. All righty. Let's see if we can make that transition over to the big screen with the good mic. With the good mic. What did Toya say? Well, yeah, that's the thing, Toya, because what I do now, or let me just put it this way, because of my skill set, I can make most of those repairs myself. But I know that I don't need to, right? I shouldn't have to make those repairs myself. They should have somebody to do it themselves, right? And I get to deal with, one second. It adds you. And then I can close you. See, when you can do stuff like that, that's when I like technology. That's when I like technology. When you can do stuff like that. I can transfer it from my phone to my home computer without missing too much of a beat. But point you were making, Toya, yeah, it is home ownership. Like all this stuff that I marked off the list that needed to be done, which is when I moved in, I filled out my move-in checklist of all these things that needed to be done.
And mind you, I moved in October 1st. It is now November, almost mid-November. The shit still hasn't been done. And I don't know what these guys told them, but they have not been here to do it. I've seen them here painting some other shit, but they ain't came in here and painted none of this stuff. And I left the fucking door unlocked. So what's your excuse? I was gone for a whole day. That means the day that you were supposed to do it, you could have came, and the day after that you could have came, and I still wasn't here. Oh, lucky him. So, yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to actually do this stuff yourself. Now, I know it. When I saw it the first day, I knew I could repair all of this stuff myself. And most of it is just caulking and painting. Look, if you give me a little pint of the touch-up paint, I'll take care of it myself. I'll take care of it myself. But no, that's their job to do. That's what you're supposed to be getting, money for. Well, do it. It's pretty simple to me because I go to work every day doing just that. Doing repairs and stuff like that, just like that. So we shouldn't have no issue with not having it. Having it done. It should get done, pretty quickly. Oh, look at this. Isn't this cute? Let's see. Let's cover up this for the crazy people in the audience. Look at that. What's that? Besides my dirty finger, what's that? My new real California ID. Let's see. Let's see it. There you go. My new real California ID came. Cool. I got it before my birthday showed up. So I had to be riding dirty. Awesome. That makes me happy. That means I can take this old one out and put this new one in. Because this old one will be expired. And now, federal limit supply. No federal limit supply. Thank you, Donald Trump. With my new address on it as well. Damn, why does this picture look younger in this picture than I did in the old one? Crazy. Look more hood. Look more gangster. Now I need another ID so I can always have them two forms of ID on you. Because some people like to be assholes. All right, so everybody dropped off because of that. Where else are we at? What was I saying? Everybody needs their thing. And my thing happens to be mini. Peter B. Johnson, this is not me. Old resident. Old resident That's old resident shit. Only thing I got for me was the ID. Cool. Where'd everybody go? So, now that I am officially on vacation First order of business is to do absolutely nothing tomorrow. Artisan has a boob light. Yeah, I do got that fucking areola light hanging up there in the ceiling. So I be paying attention. Like you want to know. Yeah, I do got the little nipple light up there. Yeah, straight up areola light. Straight up areola light. That one will stay, but this one right here, because I got two of them in the same room. That other one is coming out. It's a ceiling fan going in right there. I need a ceiling fan because I need circulating air. I need circulating air. I'm 12. You too? I'm 13. Can hang out, girl. Can't even get you in a lot of trouble. Can't even get you in a lot of trouble. That's more so because my camera should be here. So let's take the nipple light out of the mix. Since it's distracting Toya, I'm supposed to be the one distracted by nipples. Tell me something. Y'all can't see is my light up sign, which apparently on my break I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint that black so it looks cooler. So first day of vacation will be doing nothing because I told you guys because I moved earlier than I initially had planned and I shelled out a lot of money. I did not go to Maui like I was planning because I rolled all that money into doing this. And I thought it was more important. Look at the screen. I thought it was more important to, instead of rushing to move and then going on vacation and then coming back and trying to set up, your new place and everything like that, I thought it made more sense to, if I could get in early and get everything settled, get moved in, get settled. Shout out to AB Media beaming in. Get everything settled and then take the vacation out of town after everything is settled. I thought it was a better move to me. That when I take vacation now, when I go to Maui later and come back, I will be coming back to my place and not how it was going to be before. I'd be coming back and still having to try to get into the place all the way or moving right beforehand and then try to get all unpacked and stuff like that after I came back from a trip. It didn't make much sense to me doing it that way. So I did it the other way. I was ready to go. I was ready to go. They pulled the trigger and so did I. So you don't have to worry about who shot first. It was me. Or they shot first and I responded. So I'm happy here. I have been happy here. And I'm only mildly pissed off about the painting not being done because they said they were going to come do it. I don't need to be in the text message chain with this maintenance guy and the landlord to find out that the shit that he's said in the text chain that he was going to do didn't get done. I don't get to roll like that. I'm just saying, because this is what I do. I don't get to roll like that. I can show up and do your job. It ain't personal, it's work. Get it done. So that's my only gripe about that. But otherwise, like I said, I can do the shit myself. And since I'm off now, I will text them and say, since you guys didn't show up, how about you drop off the paint and I'll take care of it myself. Because the doors need to be reset anyway so that paint doesn't get rubbed off the door every time you close the bitch. Stupid. Damn, y'all ain't nobody donated? Goddamn, y'all shady. Shady. For my hardship and struggle. I want to know whose list I got on there. I keep getting all these fucking thirst trapping ass Insta thoughts trying to get me to add them to my friend roll on Instagram. I'm not interested in that shit. Fuck out of here. Biatch. No, there she go. There she go. Wonder if I should. Probably shouldn't. It's better if I don't know. It's better if I don't. Sorry. Checking my traps. So, what's the next first thing on my list? After just doing nothing, I think tomorrow I'm gonna watch some of this Bass Reeves. I am. Me and my ex facilities director, Steven. He's asked me about the Bass Reeves show, so I'm gonna watch Bass Reeves probably tonight or tomorrow. Get that out the way so I can see what's going on with that. And there's some other stuff on Netflix that I need to watch. So you guys can look forward to possibly having more streams from me while I get stuff pumped out because I have time to get it done. Chicks are desperate now. Yes and no, AB. Depends on the type of chick. Depends on the type of chick because they're still trying to fight it. They're still trying to fight it. I know for sure motherfuckers is making some desperation moves. I can see them doing it. There's some chicks that I know right now is making desperation moves. But there's some guys I know making some desperation moves too. So it is what the hell it is. This is what the economy is. I think that's why everybody got their fucking feelings touched when I mentioned something to the regional manager about more money and not working for free. Apparently they thought I said something controversial. And God forbid, he said more money. He said free. Yeah, free. Because put it this way, and I've said this a couple of times. Oh, AM is live. I need to be bouncing over there to see what AM talking about. And fucking y'all. I explained it like this. Our company wants to eliminate some of the money they're paying out to vendors by removing one day. Yeah, I watched Invincible season 2 too, AB. I saw that one episode. I don't think the new one has come out yet. I forget what day it drops. But I saw that first episode. I'm interested. I just haven't talked about it yet. And thanks for reminding me because I didn't write that in my book for Sunday. Did not write that in the book. And shout out to my girl Bella. She got me this awesome traveling backpack, or what I was saying. Shout out to my girl Bella. Right. She got me this awesome traveler's backpack for one of my birthdays. I think it was my 40-something birthday. Might have been 47. That was a couple of years ago now. Might have been my 47th, 46th birthday. She got me this damn backpack. And I love this backpack. It works perfect for carrying all my internet stuff. Like when you see me on call and I'm streaming from work or something like that, that backpack holds everything. Holds everything. Lights, laptop, tablet, cords, cables, all that shit. It holds everything. And I love that backpack. I love the thought that she put into getting that shit for me. And mind you, this is not a girlfriend or anything like that. Female friend, but she ain't a girlfriend not like that. She put that kind of thought into that shit. And it makes me look at other people who I've done more for do less for me. Like, that's just my bad. I got a bad picker or something. But I give people room to make me not like their ass. Season 2, episode 1 and 2. Thanks for the reminder, AB. Because, yes, the Shop Talk Bible with my show notes. So I got Loki season 2, episode 6 coming. Gen V 5 through 8, because I finished that show out completely the other night. It was awesome. I recommend Gen V. Binge on it now. I'm not going to do that one. That was just notes from this morning. And then Invincible season 2, episode 2, 1 and 2. So this is the notes for the birthday stream. Notes for the birthday stream. So thanks, AB, for reminding me, because I forgot Invincible. I was getting interrupted while I was doing that this morning at work. So what else am I going to do? Watch some stuff, get some videos cranked out. So if you see some old material, like reviews and stuff like that from old shows, just roll with it. I'm not expecting a bunch of the view count to be high as fuck for that. But I like getting stuff off my phone, and I need to make some new intros, so I stop getting flagged. Every video I put up. So I need to make some new ones. Especially need a new one for CArtisan MC, which this is. I need an intro for that. Riddick 4? There's a Riddick 4 trailer? Wait a minute. Is there 4 movies or 3? Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and then just Riddick. 3. There's a 4th trailer? Let me find out, Ray. Let me find out. And don't think about it, just do it, Ray. Part of the Nike generation, just do it, man. Put it out there. Yeah, see, Angry Man out there. I can't be, I'm not competing with my mentor. Let me see. Riddick 4. I'll tell you what I did see. Oh, is it called Furia? Don't tell me it's called Furia. That'd be kind of awesome. 2024? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, this just turned into a reaction, a trailer reaction video, because I got to watch this right now. Wait a minute. I saw this. Okay, let me. I hope this ain't no made up fucking trailer. I really hate made up trailers. It says 2013. Okay, no, I did see this one. I did see this one. Chronicles of Riddick 4. What the fuck is he talking about? Wait a minute, man. I know I've seen every Riddick movie, and there wasn't a number 4. Oh, they're counting Dark Fury because Riddick was in it. Yeah, 2000, Pitch Black, 2004, Chronicles of Riddick, 2004, The Chronicles of Riddick, Dark Fury, which is animated, which is actually really good, and Riddick from 2013. Yeah, I've seen all of those. So if they do another Riddick movie, it would have to be considered number 5. but it is a franchise. Riddick 4. Oh, let me show you what I'm looking at. So y'all don't think I'm just shitting on Ray. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't shit on Ray. I would not shit on Ray. So what does it say? Riddick 4 Fury is confirmed with the announcement that Vin Diesel sequel was in development, arrived in February 2023. Yeah, whatever. Riddick 4 will be helmed by Pitch Black director David Twuley. Good, because he's the one made up the character. Vin Diesel has teased Riddick 4 often throughout the years, but the latest announcement is the most solid so far from Scream Rant. Okay. Well, let us now go back to YouTube, as a woman I know would say. I get something to eat. Hunger sitting there. Oh, Ray got a link in there. Why am I missing this? I'm sorry, Ray. I apologize, brother. I didn't see that you had a link in there. Can I actually click on that fucking thing? No, I cannot. Ray, you got a wrench, don't you? Man, I gotta go to my own shit. Now I got to go to my own shit. Dark Fury. No. Wonder how good this movie will actually be. Because David Twuley, go in and out. Four years ago, 10 days ago, 8 months ago. Okay, I guess we're going to see this shit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to MovieGasm.com, where I'm going to be bringing you the latest in the upcoming movie news. And today we are going to talk about everything we know so far for the upcoming installment in the Riddick franchise, Riddick 4 Furia.
We'll get this in post. We'll cut it all out in post. And they just got information. This is not a fucking trailer.
And some secrets about his abilities and his history. In the fact that Riddick doesn't remember much about his time and
no spoilers, bitch. I just need a trailer. If you don't have a trailer, I don't want to see. This is like 4 years ago. See, these are all homemade fucking trailers. Prey 2? Are you fucking kidding me? Prey 2? Nah, man. We don't need another Prey. Oh, my fucking God. Okay. So. Yeah, Ray. I don't do spoilers on that one. If there is a new Riddick movie coming, I will check it out. I can tell you this. This is something I do want to see. This is something I do want to see that's coming out next year. That is confirmed and has a trailer for it. Ooh, it's got a restricted trailer too. Let's take a peek at that, shall we? I have to end this soon so I can get something to actually eat. Okay. Turn this into a trailer show. Should watch this damn Echo trailer too, just to get it out the fucking way. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm here. I got time now. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let us get it on. Since y'all still here, I'm still here. Let's do the do. All right. No spoilers. Yeah, what's the point of a spoiler? I don't want you to talk the whole fucking movie out for me. No. Just show me a trailer. That's all you need to show me. Save your pontificating for later on. Okay, so I just saw this trailer this morning. I watched it this morning at work, just going through some trailers. Because I was trying to find out what day they changed Dune to. Like Dune Part 2. Like, when did they change that? Sorry, I'm can I call you later, motherfucker? I don't do that shit. I don't waste my time calling people all the fucking time. Tag, I'm it. Yeah. One second. There. How about that? So you never overly focus on one thing. Motherfuckers take that shit for granted. Like, share, subscribe. Support the stream if you feel so inclined. Artisan MC. $sign Artisan MC. On the Cash App. All right. So this morning while I was at work, in a conference room, I saw this trailer. I thought it was good. I wanted to do a trailer reaction to it. But since Ray brought up the Riddick 4 trailer that we can't find, I will watch a trailer that does exist and I can see. And this one I liked was The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I just jumped the lead, but here we go.
Everyone, need your attention, please. I'm going to burn this place to the ground.
Oh, as a side note, you saw what I did when I started playing that video? I went down here to this little thumb, and I liked it. Hint, hint.
You're a blessing, Mr. Clay. This place was crabgrass and weeds, and you brought it back to life.
Mrs. Parker and I were friends. She was like family. She was the only person who ever took care of me.
I just got a message saying that there's a problem with my computer.
Yes, ma'am. We got this.
Yesterday, she shot herself.
This is private property.
Do you know what they do here? Scamming the weakest in our society.
Buddy, I'm counting to 3.
1, 2, 3. There, I did it for you.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
You can't take that away from me.
Will you stomp his ass out?
You're telling me one man did this. The only thing you know is he's a beekeeper.
A beekeeper? Well, that's not good.
Beekeepers is a special program outside the chain of command.
I protect the hive. When the system is out of balance, I correct it.
We have laws for these things.
Until they fail, then you have me.
My fingers, he cut him off. Oh, what the fuck, bro?
Don't move. This is much bigger than a little fishing scam.
The money's going all over the world, to people in finance, even government.
You are a problem. Goddamn right, I'm a problem.
No way he's coming here straight through the back entrance.
I figured I'd give the firefighters a break.
Somebody detain this guy.
We have to kill him before he kills his way to the top.
Honey?
It's flammable as fuck. Oh no.
You're going to get what you deserve.
Everyone.
All right. So that was the trailer that stuck with me today when I watched the trailers today. That one stuck with me. And like Ray was saying, yeah, well, boy, Jason. Yeah, I like Jason Statham. Jason Statham has turned himself into a hell of a little action star. Like for real. Because you watch some of his early movies, he wasn't doing none of that martial arts shit. But after the one, he really got into doing martial arts and stuff like that. And Jason Statham gives a really good performance. He really does. And so therefore I take it he's on some John Wick shit. Not necessarily. This is the problem with John Wick being as successful as it was. Everybody relates things to John Wick now. It's not John Wick. A lone man who can actually take out everybody is more characters than just John Wick. Because John Wick is stylized in one way. So when you look at it, you have to look at it differently. That's why I tried to make the distinction between John Wick and the Equalizer when people were saying that the Equalizer was boring and they couldn't believe it. It's because John Wick came out right before it. But you could believe that this one dude went through all of fucking France, kicking a whole assassins fucking guild organization's ass and didn't die. You believe that though, right? Okay. Okay. Fine. But one 40-something-year-old ex-CIA operative couldn't take out a group of 20, 30-year-old punks on motorcycles. You couldn't believe that though. Okay. Okay. Tell me anything. So this one, why the Beekeeper is interesting to me is because look at it in a Knight Rider sense. If y'all ever watch Knight Rider, right? Michael Knight was not his real name, right? David Hasselhoff's character, Michael Knight, that was not his real name. His original name was Michael Long. He was a cop. Got fucked over, got his identity changed to Michael Knight because he began working for the Foundation for Law and Government, FLAG, which was basically a contract agency for the government that went out and took care of things like the CIA or the FBI, but with a little bit more rope and latitude than those organizations because they were not under direct oversight by politicians and shit. Okay. So they went out there and solved all kinds of different crimes, all kinds of different shit. And that idea really resonated with me when I was young is that sometimes you have to operate outside the system to actually support the system. Sometimes you do. So when I made up my character, the Coyote, yes, he was based on James Bond stuff that I love and comic books that I love, like Batman and stuff like that. But the organization he worked for was not a direct government entity. It pulled from military and stuff like that, but it was not a direct government entity. It was a contract agency. And they fulfilled contracts that the government or Joint Chiefs of Staff actually gave them. So they were financed well, kind of like G.I. Joe. They were financed. People didn't know necessarily who they were. People in the military did. They had clearance like you wouldn't fucking believe to know things. But other than that, they was out there operating like Mission Impossible. Because understand that Ethan Hunt and his team, Yes, it's an impossible missions team, but what's their whole charter? If you get caught, we will disavow all knowledge of you, motherfuckers. You will be cut loose like a kite. Contract agency. So this beekeeper thing is interesting to me for that one reason. It's a contract agency. It's not a named alphabet government agency. It's not. But the other thing that interests me is that it has kind of a tie to division for me, which is this beekeeper organization is set up in case the regular rules of law and government fall apart. Then they become active and they go active and they reestablish that shit. Well, that's what the main storyline for the division is. That's what the division is. Strategic something other division, right? When the country goes to hell because of a global virus and law and government breaks down, the division is activated to reassert that law and government. And they're like sleeper agents all over the country. They get the call, they go active, and they train with a particular set of skills, special weapons and tactics to reestablish order in the face of a loss of order that the police cannot contain, the military itself cannot contain. They become active and they become basically like the reserve. And they come in with the more advanced stuff and shut it down. That's what this beekeeper looks like. That's what it looks like. A sleeper agent who's here, not for any other government, just for our own. He's been trained, just like Jason Bourne. He's been trained to do certain things. He's really good at it. And if you get the call, he go active and he handles it. Apparently, these fools have messed around and woke his ass up. Got on his radar like, yeah, you are doing some criminal shit. That's wrong. We're going to take care of that. Kind of like an equalizer. Rebalancing the scales. So I don't tend to have a problem with characters like that because my sense of honor and justice is a bit different. I do not mind the idea of someone actually reinserting actual justice. So I like Batman. If it's violently reestablished, I might not have too much of a problem with that either. That's why I like the Punisher. And if people who do bad things to people are actually really punished severely, I'm fine with that too. And that's why I like the Ghost Rider. Y'all picking up on all this shit? So a movie like that, I would go and see that movie. I would. Because I like Jason Statham. And just from the trailer, I get an idea of what's going on. And I want to see more about this organization. I want to see how they're set up. Because it's interesting to me. So it's not the lone one guy going to take out all the rest of the assassins in the whole fucking organization who are shit at defeating this one dude in the whole organization, which can stretch credulity a bit. But I will watch him kick some other people's ass. Only thing that I found unbelievable in that is he gave a dude with a helmet on an elbow and knocked him backwards. I'm like, dude, that's about as dumb as somebody in a hand-to-hand fight with stormtroopers. So, other than that, it looks cool. I will watch it. Gladly. Now this fucking Echo trailer. I heard people were raving about this. Oh, it looks so good. I'm like, I don't give a damn about Echo. Let that echo. I don't give a damn. And she deaf, she can't hear it anyway, right? So fuck it. So let's bring this bullshit up and get this over with so I can say I seen it. And then you guys will get my reaction from it. Saw that, like the video. Ain't even watched it yet. Ain't even watched the shit yet. I don't even know if it's good. But because I sat here and wanted to watch that shit, I will drop a like on it. I don't worry about the shit I don't like.
Maya. I see everything that you are. I always have.
It kind of seems beneath him.
Don't be afraid. You have so much pain in you. You. So much rage. That you can't contain it. You and I are the same. So, who's the monster?
Well, now, it's just us. What up, K? Like to the party, salute. Salute to you, K. What were people saying that had them all excited about the Echo trailer? Because I heard that the Echo trailer was awesome. And all I saw was Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, which is cool, beating the shit out of an ice cream vendor because he doesn't know what the deaf girl is saying to him. And she didn't get her ice cream. The fuck does that have to do with anything? You don't know what the fuck she's saying. How is that a ass beatable offense? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, the rest that I saw is that we're going to delve into some Native American stuff, which I guess Echo is Native American in the comic books. They always got her running around with feathers hanging out of her fucking head, which seems very problematic, tone deaf, even for a deaf person. The other thing I'm not buying with her is how badass this chick is being deaf and with a peg leg. Now, I know this is Marvel's version of Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, which I'm not fond of. Well, no, I'm fond of Cassandra Cain. Make that clear. I'm fond of that Batgirl. I'm not fond of this knockoff of her in Marvel. Now, what else did I see? I saw some people with some clever gung fu shooting people in the neck and shit like that. I guess that's supposed to be cool nowadays in a world that John Wick exists. And everybody is doing some kind of gung fu. You know, it was really cool in Equilibrium when people start doing that shit. It was really cool there. John Wick took it to another level, made it a little bit more entertaining. Now it's trite. Seen it. Clever way to throw a bullet into somebody's face. Awesome. What else you got? Looked like some of the fight scenes in there was kind of going ham. So, better be. What am I watching the show for? The Native American stuff looks cool because they're going to give you some Native American history, I guess, with this character. But I guess that's just in vogue right now because I just watched Killers of the Flower Moon. No gung fu, no martial arts fighting. Because, Native Americans have their own fighting style. It ain't kung fu. Just saying. And I saw the English. Right? So apparently Native Americans are in vogue right now. That's the culture that they want to keep highlighting right now. Because they ain't pilfered it enough, I guess. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what's going on with that. But I'm not interested in the show whatsoever. They shot this whole fucking thing and they didn't even have to do a reshoot. So what does that mean? Well, since it came out under Victoria Alonso's watch, that means it passed her smell test, which we already saw what her smell test consists of. Wakanda Forever. She-Hulk. Loki season 2. Secret Invasion. Stop me when I get to something that's really good. The Marvels, which comes out tomorrow. I have to go see it. Oh, joy. Life just gets so much better. So, I'm not saying what was actually awesome about that trailer. I really don't. Unless you're supposed to say it was awesome because you can't go against the representation that's happening in it, being a female, being a handy-capable female with multiple disabilities. Like, I guess you would be a fool to say you didn't like that shit, right? In today's culture, you can't say you don't like it because you will end up being some kind of hysterophobe, right? I mean, she almost got all the bases covered. She a minority too? Oh my God, you can't say shit. You can't say shit about not liking that. Because if you do, hystenphobe. It must be who you are. So I didn't see anything awesome about it. It just looked like a freaking trailer. I could have seen the same thing on Netflix for some other show. So much to tell me. If it doesn't start with apologies, I don't want to hear what you have to tell me. I'm not interested. I'm in a mood. I need it assuaged. What did Ray say? I almost forgot to tell you, Netflix has a show called Blue Eye Samurai. The samurai is a white girl. Yeah, like that was ever a fucking thing. Okay, whatever. Fuck. Yeah. If I get into watching some anime. I haven't watched any good anime in a while, too. And I'm probably overdue for watching some anime. Because I told y'all before, I passed on the whole, I passed on my anime watching to my son. He watches a shitload of anime. He's watching shit I ain't even watched. So once I got him into anime and he really took it on, I gave the franchise to him. He watches the anime for the family. I got him started. God damn you, Mike. Damn you, Mike. What King said literally just walked out of the screening of the Marvels. Don't spoil it. 30 references to girl power, 10 references to black girl magic, and all the guard are wearing rainbow transparent suits. No spoilers, King. No spoilers. That's a spoiler. There you go. That was a big spoiler. You know I don't do that shit. I don't know why y'all come over here trying to feed me spoilers. All the females are wearing butt pads in a suit. You know why that is, right? Because Tiana Parrish got the biggest ass out there. And Brie got a butt pad in. Because she don't. Brie got boobs. She ain't got no butt. So to make her not look odd, everybody got to have them. Action is good, and emasculation is on a whole different level. Jesus Christ, Ray! And you, Ray, you're recommending this to me to watch? Is that what it is? You want somebody to share in your disappointment? Told you I'm in a good mood right now. I don't want watching no bad shit. I don't want to watch no bad stuff. I really don't. I really don't have the energy to. I don't have the desire to. I can tell you that much for fuck sure. But I can tell you this: suffer like I suffer. No, I'm the patron saint of geekdom in this bitch. I'm trying to keep you from having to suffer. Okay, that's why I'm going to see the Marvels, not because I really want to. Because if I watch it and it's shit, and I tell you it's shit, maybe it'll save a couple of y'all. Maybe it won't. But you will go into it with your eyes wide, knowing, yeah, Artisan told me this was kind of shit. But I got to see it decide for myself if I see it or not. Let me chomp up this money and go see this shit. King, you ain't gonna have to wait long. That's for goddamn sure. You ain't gonna have to wait long. I'm supposed to go to the movies Friday. I'm not rushing to see this shit. It comes out on the 10th when it was supposed to come out on the 3rd, I thought. And then I haven't seen any trailers for Dune Part 2, which is fucking me up because that's what I really want to see. And it's supposed to be out this week. It was supposed to be out the 10th, so I don't know what the hell happened, if they moved it or what. But that's what I want to see. I'm seeing the Marvels to do my due diligence and make my sacrifice for fucking geekdom. But I'm not thinking it's going to be a good movie. I'm not anywhere believing that this is a good movie. I'm just going to watch it. I told y'all to see Tiana Parrish, I'll see Iman Vellani, and see what the next chapter in this bullshit is, and get the hell out of there with my sanity intact. I ain't taking a female with me so she can tell me, what do you think of this shit? Did you like it, or did you? I need to know. Interesting. Because I'm going to need the female perspective on this. I need the female's perspective on this because I can go in on it with 2 feet and hip boots. But I really do want to have a woman watch this shit and let me know what the hell she thought. Because this is supposed to be for her. So I'm curious. Going to fall out laughing when you give me a review on the villain. There you go, Parrish. Stop spoiling it, Negro. Look, don't tell me anything else about the movie. Nothing else you're looking to see. Just say, I will wait to hear your reaction. And leave it at that. Leave it at that. That's all you got to say. No spoilers. And I don't know what the hell wrong with you. You went to a pre-screening for that? You are a masochist. You like doing it to yourself, huh? God damn. I wouldn't have went to a pre-screening of that shit. For what? For what? To be the first to say it sucked? Nah, dude, I don't need to be the first to blow that horn. Everybody already know. I mean, show of hands. There's a number of y'all in here. I mean, raise your hand or put a 1 in the chat if you was looking forward to seeing the Marvels. I mean, for real. I mean, it's just us. You can be honest. You can be honest. I respect honesty. I despise dishonesty. He's gonna fall out laughing. Like, I will keep that in mind when I do my review if it's something worth laughing about. I'm not just pissed off. Free tickets. Couldn't turn down the free tickets, huh? I'm gonna tell you, King. That's how they got us on that boat. That's how they got us on that boat. Free tickets. Everything free ain't for you. Just believe that. Everything free is not free to you. It's costing you right now. It's costing you right now. You want to know how it's costing you? Because now that shit is in your head. Now it's in your head. You know what happened in that movie. And I don't even want to hear it. Now you suffering. How much was those tickets worth now? How much are those tickets worth now when you have to think about that shit and be like, I went and saw that shit of my own volition. I chose to go there and do that. I bought popcorn and a drink to go there and do that shit. And I don't like it. You paying for it now. Free ticket my ass because they can barely sell the tickets. They have to be free. You suggest a stiff drink? I forget which theater I'm going to see it in, but yeah, it's going to have to be a stiff drink. It's going to have to be. Before or after, it's going to have to be a stiff drink involved because I'm just really needing my tolerance to be at a good, even level so I can sit in there and do that shit without, tripping. Just saying. And I'm on vacation anyway, so I can drink whenever the fuck I feel like it. So, yeah, I got a whole week vacation. I haven't had a whole week vacation in I don't know how long. Years. Holy shit. I should get all kinds of stupid. Which I probably would do. But I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here now. It's been an hour and 38 minutes now. I need to get out of these dirty ass clothes, get this shower going, get some food popping because I am hungry. Didn't even have lunch today. I was trying to get my work done so fast and get out of there. It's not because I hate work. It's just because it was time to go. It was time for that to be over with and start vacation. So didn't even eat. So it is time to get that done and get myself into the relaxation mode. So I am going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, listening to my CArtisan MC on my freedom ride. I am free until next Wednesday. Not free for y'all, I'm free from them. So I will be off. My phone will be on the charger. And I will be turning off my alarms. Actually, I should turn this motherfucker off right now. It's the first thing you got to do. That's how you know it's vacation. You turn off your freaking alarms. Them wake ups and stuff like that. Turn that shit off. Rise and grind. It's time to leave. Last chance. All off. I ain't getting another alarm until Sunday or Saturday. That's it. We on vacay now. So appreciate y'all coming through. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I would appreciate it. I don't do this shit for just shits and giggles, mind you. Banners going across the bottom of the screen is for you, not for me. I know what that information is. But it's for you to support the stream if you appreciate the content, the witticisms, the information, the knowledge. You pay for that shit. Support it. Because I didn't get it for free. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace to y'all, and I will see you next time.
Yo, we should get 'em, so I got 'em all.